I never knew what love could do to a heart that is surrendered. Found out the truth when I met you. Now my heart is yours forever. You're the one I wanna dance with for the rest of my life. You're the one I wanna hold and never let go. Without you I'd be lonely. Without you I'd be lost. I need you by my side for the rest of my life. Without you,
I've always imagined that marriage is a fact of life. Like there comes a time in a person's life that they have to find a partner and be together and raise children. I thought that time would come sooner for me, but perhaps the right person hadn't just come yet. And I'm so proud that as I stand here, that person is in flesh, is breathing, and has actually agreed to take this step with me. I'm looking forward to a future with my lovely partner. And God willing, we shall live on to be together for so many years.
As a little girl, I used to admire brides. They used to be in white, very beautiful. To me, they were like angels. I admired being next to a bride, touching them, because to me, they looked heavenly. And I couldn't wait for that day in my life when I was going to actually be a bride one time. And I'm so excited. I'm a bit anxious, but I'm really grateful to God that I'm going to actually experience what I usually dreamt of.
I met Doris in, I think 2016. We happened to be at a party. A bunch of friends went out of town for a party. Yeah, and that's when I saw her.
We actually didn't notice each other that much because there's so many mutual friends around. So I didn't get into talking to him and things like that.
So it was just a hello, hello. That's how it all started. But she had remained in mind.
The next time we met, we kept on meeting and meeting at different functions because we had mutual friends. But there's that one time when he asked, but why can't we just make it, why can't we make this friendship more serious? Why can't we put in more effort? That was in
2018. It was when I think sparks started flying.
And then the rest is history. Here we are right now, and I'm so excited, and it's actually every girl's dream to be here, to get married and have a bright future and have children. Yeah. My first date is so memorable. I can never forget it. It was on 3rd August 2018. It was like just like you see in the movies.
When something is bound to happen, no force can stop it. Yeah, so in August 2018, I asked Doris out on our first date.
Just like any Ghanaian girl, I didn't take it so serious. I came dressed, I was smart here in a dress, but I put on simple shoes. But this gentleman just outdid himself. He came in a suit, opened the car door for me, did all those nice things any girl would dream of. In a restaurant he had reserved. It was like anything I would ever dream of. He treated me so nice. The date went on so well. We got to know each other so well. I felt like if someone has put in so much effort to get me here, then yeah, this is it. This might be the one. And he knew what he wanted from the word go. He's like, He was very serious, very committed. He's like, I don't want to confuse you. Me, I want to marry you. And of course, just like any other girl, you didn't take it serious. You just met me and you want to marry me. But he already knew what he wanted, and what he wanted was me.
And like they say, the rest is history. Here we are today. Doris is a special person. You know how they say you need to marry your friend? That is my friend. No matter the situation, she will always try to put herself in my position and see it from my perspective. And also she's a good listener. Can give you the time of day. If you have to tell her something, she'll listen to you, understand you, then you go on from there.
To me, I consider him very, very special in my life, because out of all those people, he has chosen me to be the queen in his kingdom, and I'm so excited. I love him so much, and I believe, God willing, and of course with all my effort, it's going to be till death do us part.
She's a really jolly person. She always loves having a laugh, and she has made me seem like I'm a very hilarious guy.
And Doris wanted someone who would make me laugh. I like laughing so much. I'm a jolly person, so I would not imagine my life, spending my whole life with someone who cannot even crack a joke.
Because half the time we're together, she's always laughing. And she has this thing about her that she just busts out. She has this uncontrollable laugh. And it's so heartwarming.
Wow! He's a romantic guy, I should say. He would do all things you would see in movies. Go on a date, like a real date. Then he goes out of his way to tell you that he loves you every single day. Because to him, he thinks if you really like someone, then always remind them, always tell them so that they don't forget it. Because sometimes you tend to forget and then maybe think this person there in mind. Then he goes out of his way to tell me every single day.
And she's of course gorgeous, a very pretty lady. So I'm so proud that among the many, she got accepted by me, first of all. But I also, I'm proud to call her mine, because, you know, there could have been anybody else in the world, but I got chosen. So I'm really happy about that.
Let her take my heart and take my hand.
Doris always puts me right, if I may put it that way. I come across as big-headed most times, but she's always telling me, no, it can't be like that. You have to do it like that. I'm like, no, it's not supposed, why should I? But because she always sticks to her guns, I end up, you know, reconsidering. And
he wants to try out new things all the time. He didn't want things to be the same all the time. He wants things to be different and then try new things. He's so adventurous. He wants to try new things all the time. If this fails, then what next? Can we do it differently, or can we try something different? He wants to do things which are not the ordinary.
She's a family person. She loves family, loves of siblings, parents, relatives. She's always checking up on them. I don't do that a lot, but I'm learning because of her, and she has taught me that it's really important.
Then he likes people who make up their mind so fast. So you have to make up your mind very fast. You don't have to sleep on something today, tomorrow. That helps because it helps with a lot of work. You don't have to sleep on something for years. You could make up your mind, I want this, I want the other, which helps us in planning so many things. For example, planning our wedding, planning our life ahead.
And slowly by slowly, we're getting there. So she really puts me right.
Just like any other girl, I wanted a proposal, like dinner, or someone's going to ask me out, and I feel like, yeah, you guys, I'm so surprised and what. But it didn't come.
I never did a proposal the traditional way we see it today. I didn't buy a ring and bend down on one knee. I just told her, hey, I think we are ready to move to the next level. Are you in? She just laughed and said, but of course.
He always talked about marriage, about children, about our future, but the proposal didn't come until one day he sat me down and told me I want to come home. Like, okay, it's a traditional man, he wants to first come home.
So that was my proposition. Of course, the ring later came in.
So, but he came home, and of course I was done with thinking about proposals and everything. I knew like it's just going to be a traditional thing. We do giveaway, we wed. A proposal was out of my mind now. Then he surprised me, actually cried on my puchala. I was so surprised. He went on one knee and of course I was already waiting. I said yes. AJ, I want to tell you that I'm going to be the perfect wife that you prayed for. I'm going to try my level best to be the mother of your children, the best mother your children could ever have, the best wife, and above all, I'm going to be your best friend. We're going to share each and everything together because I want this to work out. And I'm a believer in God, and I believe it's going to work out. And above all, I love you so, so much. You're very close to my heart. After God, you come next. And from now on, trust me, we're going to be one. And I'll outdo myself to make sure we are happy. We're the best couple ever. Yeah.
Doris, my love, we have had a very interesting journey. More interesting things are coming ahead. I love you so much. I can't wait to be your husband. I can't wait to be the father of our children. And, you know, we've done well so far. Let's keep going. Yeah, the journey has just begun. Too many more years of joy, laughter, and happiness. Let's do this.
Bow break, let it come.
When I see Doris and AJ together, I see love, I see joy and happiness because ever since they met, Doris has been so happy, and I'm sure they're going to continue growing stronger and loving each other each day that goes by.
These are two happy people, and that is what you need, you know, in a marriage and in life.
The true definition of self-belief and trust in each other is what they actually stand for.
A few times I've been around them together and they give each other good energy.
I see happy souls, free souls, people who are pursuing happiness together, and that's what everyone hopes for in life.
I admire their friendship personally because they have something solid together. They love each other.
You see a fun, loving couple that loves to eat, that loves food a lot. They love food a lot.
Yeah, people we drink beer with, they are our friends though.
I think they're meant for each other. They're a perfect couple. It was God's blessing for them to meet.
One of the fond memories I have with Doris, there are quite many because I have lived with her all through. I remember one time when we were home and Mommy had bought a new suitcase and we were trying out, like playing around with it, and I locked her up in the suitcase and moved away for some time. It is funny that I locked her in and she was there suffocating, crying for help, and then Mommy came and tried to open up, and she really was mad at me, but I laughed so hard because I really teased her always when she was little, because she was the chubby one, the quiet one all the time.
When we were in S1, and I didn't first kill you guys. When we were in S1, Tony was the tallest guy and oldest in our class with a bass. As in when the guy used to talk, like it was so deep. Now sometimes we woke him up when he was sleeping in class, but just one. So guys were disturbing him, so they woke him up when he was sleeping. Then of course he woke up, he's like, what happened?
The funny thing I think I know about Doris, I met Doris in senior 1, and we're like the tiniest of people at school. The first round of school uniforms, we both failed to get uniform. So when they brought the second round after they claimed they had measured us, we could still tuck in and our badges were getting into the skirt. But it's so amazing that we've grown up now.
Is we had the league of the big four, the big boys. That was myself, Oscar, Tony, and Emmanuel at Konzile. These were 4 big guys that, if you met in a bar or you met somewhere, to mess with them, you'd rather have messed with, you'd rather have dared to slap a policeman. Not that we fought or anything, but we just, the size just scared away everyone.
I remember one day we went to Ginger, and then she opted to cross the other side of the river, and then we sat in a boat, but the boat we were very many people in the boat, so we almost sank. I saw her laugh, I saw her cry, like it's as if we were going to die, but we wanted to do the thing, but we were scared. So she told me, Rita, we have to cross, but let's first pray. Let's first say out our last prayer. So we prayed, and the funny part of it is that after praying, we got out of the boat because we were scared that we were going to die.
She gets scared so easily, and she'll get the whole team to go, but then pull back because she's scared. However, at the end of the day, we always try out new things because of that girl. She's so adventurous. And we've tried out so many new things. Kathy, you're the road trip girl.
So this is the time she has been my housemate for long. One time we had a neighbor who loved to chip into our business. So we didn't want them to know we are heading out. We had a friend's function. So what happens is we're all trying to tiptoe to get out of the house so that they don't know. She happened to have the key, so it fell inside. So we're like, so what happens? We didn't want this person to know. We don't know where we're going to sleep. How can we get the key from the house? So she's a positive person. She's like, let's first go, have fun, live the moment, then we shall get a solution later. So after having the fun and all, we come back to
and there's no key.
And there's no key. But she's a problem solver, all that. She's like, guys, we can get away. She got a stick out of nowhere.
And she's the very person who picked the key out.
She's the very person who picked the key from the house, and we managed to get in without being seen by our neighbor. I laughed, I still can't forget that.
Tony almost killed me. He almost killed me when we were young. We, in Namongo, where they used to stay, they were building the house, and we were still young. I think we were about 10, 11. And he convinced me. Tony can convince anyone. He can convince water. He can convince water to get out of a well. Or basically, I jumped over the ceiling and broke my hand. And that's Tony. For he's a very charming person.
An amazing and very big impact on AJ. I am actually grateful he met Doris. From the way he carries himself, I actually didn't think AJ was as loving as he is right now with Doris. From the picture moments, AJ has a page on Instagram, and all he does is post pictures of him and Doris. I never ever thought this day would come.
I think when Doris met AJ, there's been a lot of good things happening in her life. She's much of a positive person, full of energy, but now we can see her. As a woman, you still have to be grounded. She's a bit of a home person. She's now into more cooking. But the other time, of course, we are more like takeaways, what, positive, like a lot of
AJ really loves food. He's big on food and home cooked food. So basically, I think Doris's cooking skills have gone like way up, like the economy.
She has become more responsible. At least she knows I have a man, have to go home early, cook for him, and many other things.
Surprisingly, Doris tells you, oh, I'm late because I had to first cook for my husband. We're like, oh girl, you've grown, you're now a wife. Yeah. So she's more responsible,
more prayerful.
Because
she knows now she's setting a family and she's extremely prayerful. Yeah.
From what I see, AJ is happier. He hasn't really changed that much, but he's much happier than he used to be. Like they say, he finds a good wife, finds
a good thing.
Yeah.
He has a glow on him. I think she's been very good to him.
I think AJ has exposed Doris more. He has opened her up to to very many people around her. Social status. Her social status has changed because of him.
I feel AJ has actually made Doris more focused in life. AJ has much older friends who are a bit productive. Not that Doris didn't have productive friends, but I think AJ has opened up that kind of life in Doris, that she has to focus and do the things that are really productive.
AJ is a very smart human being and very creative and innovative. Yet Doris is a very hardworking. They're both hardworking, and once the two meet, they create something very beautiful. So their meeting is the perfect thing that ever happened.
Tony, to you and Doris, congratulations on this momentous occasion as you start this new chapter of your lives together. I'm extremely excited and over the moon for you, and I'm sad that I'm not able to come and share in this celebration with you in person. A lot can be said about Tony, but the following are the qualities that really stand out for me. Tony is extremely intelligent, he has an exceptional sense of humor, and is a very kind gentleman. I'm pretty sure you've received a lot of marriage advice, you've attended premarital counseling, so I won't add any of that. All I'll say is, from myself, Drolia, our little ones, and the rest of your family in Chisugu, we wish you the very best of your marriage. We wish you a fruitful marriage, and we wish you those blessings as written in Proverbs 10:22, the blessings of the Lord that make rich and add no sorrow with them. We love you. We wish you all the very best.
And Doris, you're most welcome in our family, and I can assure you you're such a wonderful gift, a blessing to our family, and I thank you so much for loving my brother, and may God bless you.
AJ and Doris, I wish you guys all the best. And just like Doris is a godly person, I hope and pray you guys put God first in everything you do, and everything will be perfect for you.
AJ, I pray that you continue to love my sister, and I pray that God is going to bless this journey of yours that you're starting, and I pray that you guys will grow stronger in love each day that goes by, and may God bless each and everything about you guys.
Chris, you have a wonderful man. You have someone who's loving and caring. Please be patient with him. Please take care of our friend, and I am very sure he will take care of you. I wish you guys all the best to have so many years together. God bless you both.
We are very happy for her. She met her soulmate. AJ, you make her so happy, extremely happy. And we pray that you protect her, make her even happier, let the glow stay, let her not lose weight, please.
But if she wants to lose the weight,
not too much. Not too much. She has to keep looking nice. And we wish you the very best. We know God is at the center of it all, and you guys will make perfect babies, and your family will be very nice. Yes.
I love Doris so much. So my message to AJ would be, please take care of my sister. Love her as much as you see what the family does. Like, we love her so much, so we want you to love her as much as we love her. Take care of her, always pray with her. I know she has been a prayerful lady, and she's going to make a very happy family. I wish you all the best. I'll love your kids, I'll spoil them, and I can't wait for us to enjoy this day, the 5th of June. I wish you all the best in your marriage, and I love you so much.
My advice to the couple is keep being who you are. And the trust that you have, the love you have for each other, keep at it. Keep at it. And eventually 10 years, 20 years down the road, may we always trust each other and believe in each other and the process that is surrounding, you know, love and marriage and being together. Thank you.
I pray this marriage will be everything the both of you ever imagined. To both of them is that they should always put God first. He's the basis of every relationship. He should be the anchor, and I think the only third party that they should accept in their marriage.
Everywhere that you go, you'll go do different jobs, different businesses. You face different challenges in life. This one only constant. You'll have kids will grow up and leave your house. But the only one constant that you'll have is Doris. And for Doris, the only constant that you'll have is Tony. So, and that is if you choose, you know, to live to live the rest of your lives together. So, what you do with Tony is where you derive real happiness. And my message to you is that just be happy, just be positive, just treat each other well, just be remorseful in times of challenges, and life will be good.
Doris, you've got a good person, a very genuine person. Take him as he is, but also grow with him. And Tony, love your wife. That's the foundation of everything. Love your wife and pray with her.